In this video, we will explore the relationship between humans and the materials that they use, from tools used by our ancestors to modern-day technology. Can these materials have a negative impact on our planet? Before we can answer some of these questions, let's follow David through his morning routine. Okay, let's pause there for a second. For millions of people, this is an everyday routine. Nothing is out of the ordinary. However, this regular Monday would simply not exist if it weren't for humanity's unending desire for innovation. Specifically, the need for better and more versatile materials. Let's examine things and take a closer look. The sports car that the man drove is created with lightweight but rigid materials like aluminum and carbon fiber, keeping the vehicle nimble and agile. The buildings that he drove past are made with a combination of alloys, reaching hundreds of feet into the sky, being completely unaffected by weathering. The watch he uses contains a solid piece of glass on its face, showing the beauty of the timepiece while serving as a protective cocoon. All of these are created by mankind to serve a purpose, yet they are often overlooked. Let's take a closer look at materials, how we have used them in our past, and how we continue to engineer them today. The benefits these materials can bring for our society, as well as the damages that they might cause. From the very start of human lineage, we have made use of the world around us. Creating tools out of everyday materials, we managed to give ourselves the evolutionary advantage. Learning how to shape stone tools allowed us to defend ourselves against predators. Temporary stone tools gave way to more permanent hand axes, clubs, and cleavers. As our tool use developed, it enabled us to access more resources and improve our cognitive ability. We began to create complex objects with clay, stone, and wood. Fast forward thousands of years and we understand how to work metals using elements like copper, tin, and iron. When we continue to evolve, we no longer needed to only satisfy our primeval needs. We could indulge our minds in creations we thought were beautiful and artistic. The discovery of glass would first be used decoratively in ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia some 5,000 years ago, but would later be used to understand some of the most fundamental truths about our universe.
For science.
Race cars are at the pinnacle of modern technology. They use various techniques and materials to achieve their sole purpose, speed. Race cars are a prime example of materials and engineering working together in perfect harmony. Take a look at these brakes, for example. Carbon ceramic. They were made by NASA for the space shuttle. It was used on the nose cone and leading wing edges, where temperatures were at their highest during re-entry into the atmosphere. Next, let's examine these tires. They're made of a blend of soft and natural synthetic rubber compounds. They offer immense grip against the texture of the racetrack. High levels of friction and heat cause the rubber tires to soften, resulting in stickier tires and unimaginable agility. Lastly, the body of the car is made with a modern-day marvel, carbon fiber. In order to counteract the high levels of air pressure caused by aerodynamic flow, this material is made to be up to 10 times stronger than steel, and about 5 times lighter. All of these materials contribute to the development and benefit of our societies. So far, we have discussed the benefits of materials. Next, let's discuss a downside. Plastic, a material used on a global scale, is easily accessible. Used in everything from food containers to shoes, plastic is the dominating material of today. Derived from natural organic compounds like coal, salt, and crude oil, this material can be produced to have various properties, each for specific applications. From an industrial view, this is exactly why plastic is so great. It is incredibly versatile. Most plastics are chemically inert and do not break down. They don't react with other substances, meaning this little duck can be stored in alcohol, soap, water, acid, or gasoline without dissolving the duck itself, which can also be considered the downside of plastic. Left alone, plastic can remain in the environment for centuries. As of 2018, about 380 million tons of plastic was produced worldwide each year. Of all the plastic made since the 1950s, only 9% of it has been recycled. So you might ask, where is the rest? Once we've exhausted its purpose, it ends up discarded, usually in a landfill, or even worse, our oceans. Components of plastic contain toxins, which are then ingested by marine life. This is a major problem. Humans across the globe rely on our oceans as a main source of food. We are destroying entire ecosystems and we are poisoning ourselves.
Baxter with BBC World News, our top story in scathing.
Throughout human history, we have marched on a road that is human progress. Our technologies have given us more meaningful lives. We take benefit from improved healthcare, better access to food, and more possibilities to indulge our mind than we could have ever imagined. All of this is a direct result of learning from our environment, observing its foundations to create tools to enhance our ability. Yet, with all of this newfound knowledge, we still lack foresight. We always have. We choose to ignore the consequences that coming generations will face for the direct benefit of the now. We lack compassion for our planet, and in turn for ourselves. It's difficult to ask, but why are we like this? Will we ever change?
If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe for future content. Leave a comment below and tell us what future topics you'd like us to explore. Our videos take hundreds of hours to make, and we appreciate the support from viewers like you.